Welcome to The Real Oshow. I'm Zachary.
And I'm Joshua, and we're brothers chasing down the curiosities of our life.
And on this show, we'll deep dive the most influential people, music, and topics going on in the world.
And today we're talking MrBeast, why Taylor Swift's jacket is trending, and wrap it up with a Who Is This?
I tell you I'm on the road. About to get all this dough. Me and no fuck niggas know. I swear to God we the ghosts. This ain't the story they told. Man, if you know, then you know. I never had to tell my dogs that we on rough for greatness. They paper getters, they want money more than they want.
What's good, everybody? Let's get right into it. MrBeast, a little over 2 days ago, dropped a video on YouTube that has over 60 million views. And if you haven't seen it, let me walk you through it. The video title is, if you can protect $500,000, you get to keep it. So the contestant got 24 hours to first build a protective netting, I guess, or of whatever he wanted, got MrBeast's credit card to protect the $500,000. And there's 3 phases to this video. The first phase was army tanks. And then the second phase, he got another 24 hours to protect it from TNT, which was the biggest bomb in MrBeast history. And then on top of that, the third phase added another 24 hours to protect it, which dropped fiery cars from the sky that were full of gasoline. And the money did not last the last phase. But Joshua, I really want you to go into what has MrBeast done to YouTube in that video, but just in general.
I watched the video. I think it was a regular MrBeast video. I think we talk about all the time the MrBeastification of YouTube. And what I mean by that is everything's a challenge. Everything is protect this, you get this. Oh, we need to do this challenge in this amount of days, which from our experience, we've actually found that challenges do work. They are engaging, but I almost look at it as like the Fast and Furious. MrBeast has almost taken, it's like every video is like a bigger bomb. That's a bigger thing. And I'm a MrBeast fan. I think he's done tremendous things, and you can tell like how he's promoting products through it. Like the reason why they did that whole episode, like they didn't just pick that episode to pick that episode because they want to blow shit up. They picked that episode because they had a Visa sponsor, and they were like, hey, Visa, what if we did protect $500,000? If they can keep it. And then we'll just keep plugging your shit. Yes, and then they do Feastable. So it's like he's doing a lot of product placement. I think he's very smart with how he's doing it. I wouldn't consider it a gamble. I think it's a very, very calculated risk that he does every single video, because that video spent crazy amounts of money.
Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
I want to step in there because there's 2 things. One, the challenge videos do well on YouTube, and I think that's because of the title. It's a clickable title, makes people want to click on it. Me and Joshua have experienced that. Joshua already said that. 2, Joshua kind of got into it at the end that, yes, it is a calculated risk, but MrBeast is gambling on each video. Yes, he put $500,000 on the line to protect. Not only, then the guy spent a ton of money building it, all the other materials that went into place, that's millions and millions of dollars that he's essentially betting that this video and revenue and ad space is going to do more than that. And yes, I applaud Jimmy for doing that. But also, you have to reach a certain level to be, hey, I'm going to put $4 million on credit for this video, and I'm going to have 30 days to make it back. Like, not everybody can do that. Only MrBeast can do that. And I think that's why he's so far ahead of everybody and continues just to level up. But I want to add a caveat onto this. This is my conspiracy theory because we love conspiracies on this channel. I really think that YouTube, no matter what, and I think MrBeast does great content. He knows the algorithm, has the best thumbnails, has the best titles, and has the most money. So that aside, YouTube is incentivized to push his videos, whether it's good or bad, because it brings awareness and attention to the platform, drives people to the platform, and then you get me and Joshua sitting here talking about a video. Like, even if it wasn't, and Joshua said it, every MrBeast video is this, that, Fast and Furious. Like, it's 500,000. The next video is going to be 800,000. You know, then they're going to fucking, if you can survive a cement truck.
But that's good. But that's good though, because every platform does that, right? Every platform rewards the best creators. Like, I don't think, yes, YouTube is doing that, but so is Twitch, so is Kick. Like, it's like streaming, right? Streaming. If you just keep streaming, doesn't mean you're gonna get more viewers. The rich get richer. They're only promoting Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross because those are the people that get numbers. They're not promoting Timmy who's playing 2K in his basement. They don't care about that. So because no one wants to watch that. It's more entertaining. So yes, they are going to promote MrBeast. They are going to do that. Like on my laptop in the kitchen, it's not signed into anything. It's not signed into any YouTube at all. But it like promoted me the MrBeast, not like promoted me, but like it suggested me the MrBeast video. Now, don't get me wrong. At the time, it had 58 million views in one day. I can see why it presented me this video. It was like, hey, 58 million other people liked this video. They watched it pretty much the whole way through. Makes sense. Makes a whole lot of sense, actually. So over Wild Card Weekend, Taylor Swift stole the show again. Her jacket went massively trending all over Twitter, all over X, whatever you want to call it. And the person behind it was none other than Kristin Juszczyk, who is Kyle Juszczyk's wife. If you don't know who Kyle Juszczyk is, he's the fullback for the San Francisco 49ers.
And he's a stud.
He's a stud. He's an absolute dog. And so over the weekend, he somehow got with Taylor Swift, or I should say his wife got with Taylor Swift, and presented her with this jacket. She's a clothing designer, yada, yada, yada. Well, this jacket went massively viral. And so as a good husband, he replied to everyone, literally everyone that was commenting about this jacket, saying this was his wife. Well, she gained over 100,000 followers in one night, and now has even just continuously gotten more followers. But she also made a Lions jacket, which, shout out Lions, won a fucking playoff game, first time in a long, long, long time.
31, 32 years?
Yes. And beyond that, made a jacket for Taylor Lautner, didn't even know he was a Lions fan, but then I realized he's from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Is that Team Jacob in Twilight? Was that him? I think
he was the werewolf.
He's
Jacob. He was the werewolf. He was not the vampire. So she made him one, and now I'm just thinking to myself, how is this Kristin Juszczyk? How is she gonna spin this viral moment into something more? Because, like, to me, it's like you already got T Swift. Like, you are at the pinnacle of it. And it kind of made me think that it almost brought me back to, like, the late 90s, early 2000s when everyone rocked the jerseys and, like, sports culture was cool. For a long, long time, jerseys, everything, it's been like, you're a frat dude if you wear a jersey. It's kind of coming back around now where it's cool. Do you think Taylor Swift is making sports shit cool again?
I actually think Taylor Swift might be doing the opposite of making sports stuff cool. But on top of that, this is what I think is going to happen to the jackets. I think it's going to be the thing to the rest of the NFL playoffs. Obviously, Taylor Swift might rock a jacket again, but it's going to be what celebrity, what influencer is wearing the Juszczyk custom jacket. And then on top of that, it's what player is represented on that jacket. And then I think it's also going to carry over into the NBA season and trying to take it into that way. That's where I think it's going to go. It's going to be like, can you get the exclusive one of one or one of few Kristin Juszczyk jacket? That's where I think it's going. And that is cool. Now, I would always.
But does a brand, like if you are a big clothing brand.
You're saying like this Nike coming in and being
why
like,
are they not? Why are you not? If you're Adidas, if you're a Puma, if you're
Louis
Louis
Vuitton, it
Vuitton,
doesn't matter. If you make 1 million of them, it's not cool.
No, it's not. No, it's not about that. It's about making like the exclusive drop, and because it's like a team niches it down. Like it'd be hard for you to do a team specifically. So why are you not like Louis V being like, yo, we're gonna do like a blank and blank? Like I think there's something there. You gotta have it. Like if you have the T Swift plug. It just makes sense.
I don't think it's going to go to a brand. I don't. At all. No. I think it stays one of one of few. And then a brand might come in and be like, Kristin, we have this idea. Do you want to lead it? Do you want to run it? But it's not going to be like, can you make 500 of these jackets? It's just not going to happen.
Well, I don't think it's going to be 500, but I think
I don't think any brand's going to come in and be like, can you make 50 of these? I just don't. I disagree.
To wrap up the show, we're going to end with Who Is This? And this guy today has been trending all over social media. I'm just going to play the song.
I'll come and slap at 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. Buying you for your fucking hair. Too early for your fucking nails.
This guy's name is 4Bats. He's a Dallas rapper with a ton of buzz. His videos are going massively viral because he's presenting a fascinating paradox between how he looks and how he sounds. In the last month, he's grown 500,000 followers, has 2.2 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and is averaging 150,000 new listeners a day. And what's crazy is this guy only has 2 songs out.
That's wild that you can have 2 songs, but like that's the power of social media. 1, 2, that's a lot of pressure.
And there was rumor that Jay Prince was trying to get Drake on a feature. I don't know if that's actually real. They were trying to get him to like remix. Maybe that's just some Reddit bullshit. But they were saying that they were trying to get Jay Prince because he is a Dallas guy. Jay Prince is a Houston guy. You know, they were going to try to make something happen.
If Drake, Drake is the type of rapper, artist, musician, whatever you want to call him, to jump on something like that, where it's so trending that then it's going to just take it to the moon, and then it's just forever. Everybody's going to remember that moment, and then Drake makes everything better.
If Drake hopped on that, it would be absolutely insane. But so in the song that we're talking about is his most viral song, which is Act 2, Date at 8. And that video has caught the internet by the storm. It's got hundreds of millions of plays. Even Kai Cenat reacted to it, which was honestly how we discovered it.
Yeah.
Kai obviously discovers everyone who's big. Let's be honest with you. He's on the cusp of what's cool and what's not cool.
He doesn't discover people that are big. He is just... He's just watching something, and his reaction, if he's like, this is cool, this is great, it's then cool.
That's what I'm saying. But like, and he, don't get me wrong, he has tons of people in his chat being like, yo, check out this guy, check out this guy, check out this guy. But Kai's reaction made that guy cool. If Kai would have been like, yeah, I don't care about this guy, we wouldn't be talking about him today. And just to kind of close it out, he's unsigned, even though there is rumors that he could be under some type of deal. It would be interesting to see if he goes unsigned and could actually like really, really make a jump at like something big. So we'll see on that. And he just teased Act 3, so keep your eye out for that.
That'd be interesting if he goes unsigned. I'm excited to see if he does that. But if you made it this far, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share with somebody. We really appreciate the support, because if you made it this far, we're either really entertaining or you love us, and we love you too. So stay tuned. Another episode dropping Friday. Peace.
I gotta fight for my bros. I gotta stack out this gold. I tell you I'm on the road. About to get all this dough. Me and no fuck niggas know. I swear to God we the ghosts. This ain't the story they told. Man, if you know, then you know. I never had to tell my dogs that we on rough for breaks. They pay